I was telling my AP kids.
It's just a timeline question.
That's a,
Yeah.
that's a CST release question.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And I was
Yeah.
telling my
Yeah.
kids.
That's why they're tacked on the end.
I was telling my
right.
kids, my AP kids today. You
It's a
think
double
it's
aspect.
confusing now, just put Czechoslovakia. I say, because the more you learn, the more
Right.
confusing it'll get
Right.
later
Yeah,
on.
that's
Right.
true.
Unless you can identify 68 with Prague Springs.
Right.
Because they're so similar.
And it is a timeline, so I can see
Right.
it's a fair question
Maybe we
coming out of
could,
Sacramento. Because it's a
Maybe-
timeline.
maybe
you know-
we could do a lesson on timelines in the Cold War.
Yeah.
Would that be a good
How about just
lesson to
timelines
do?
in general?
Well,
the thing is-
timelines in general is good.
I teach timelines
Yes.
horizontally, guys.
Right,
This timeline is given vertically
Yeah.
on this test.
That's true.
Okay, it goes up and down.
That's true.
My kids can't read a timeline like that. I haven't taught them to read
Well,
it that way. I taught them to read a timeline this way.
right.
From,
So it's on
so
the
it looks like it's a
pages.
progression in chronological order.
Yeah, definitely.
You know?
Definitely.
This goes top to bottom.
Should read in
Is that in the chronological order, Mr. Costa?
Yeah, but we see,
Oh,
that,
is it?
if, that should be a simple concept. If you can teach a timeline, then say, hey, you can find.
Yeah, but
But-
math, if you think of a graph,
Right.
mathematically, you start to go up. You know, you'll start at 0 and then you start
Yeah.
going
but
up
then-
higher and
But
higher.
then, the more recent would be higher, right?
right.
In this one, I don't think that's the case. I think the
Yeah,
most
I
recent
know. That's what I'm
becomes
saying.
lower.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm
Right.
confused.
So-
Because you're reading
so if
down.
you
Right.
Yeah.
You're reading
Typically,
down.
right.
Soviets
But
reestablished
the
control.
first-
Oh, okay, that's the end of it.
And the first thing
Right.
though is that it begins as a writer's protest, so you can immediately, hopefully throw
Oh,
out
yeah, it
D.
began, so that's our starting.
So,
point.
because they're
Okay.
not the
That's if they're
shipwreckers.
readers.
Well, yeah.
You know, I mean, they have to be
Or
able to read
listeners.
for.
Yeah.
You guys are way
That's a
past.
nuanced thing, man, that the Czechs were like, the Velvet Revolution
Right.
and all that, right?
Right.
But
And the opera house.
in the opera house, right.
Right.
But that takes a lot of knowledge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
And it takes a lot of inculcation of the culture of old Europe.
That sort of thing
Right.
too. And I think that I am very pleased with myself that I had that idea of creating a timeline lesson I'm very pleased with myself.
Okay.
So I will share that lesson out, because I think it would be fun too.
What-
I always like
what's that?
timelines and math. For this question,
Well,
I'm going to write a little lesson about timelines in the Cold War.
You could do this summer. Can you share this summer? We're going to rewrite Standard 9 in August.